Hello, welcome to Potg. You join us on Star Wars Day.
Woo!
The 4th be with you.
Indeed.
The Star Wars Legion and some Snowtrooper unboxingness.
Yay.
That is if you're watching this on Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on any other boring day, boo. But I've got 2 boxes of these, so let's put that one over there for now. We'll have a look at this one. So this is the first expansions to come out since launch day.
Yeah. I think the Fleet Troops and Leia are coming out at the end of this month, the end of May.
Mm-hmm.
I think, if I remember rightly, is it the scenario ones?
I think the Rebels are going to beat me on this one. No, I can't get the thing up.
No? Yeah. Let's have a look. You got it?
Yeah.
The Special Forces are out in September.
Some good
So it says. And then
yes.
there's the other one as well, the scenario one.
There's a scenario one, and there's the maps.
Yeah.
The maps should be out soon. I don't know where to get the maps, not because boards do this quite well. We'll see how cool they look when they come out. So, okay, Stormtroopers, Snowtroopers, Snowstormtroopers, Snowstorm. Made a signal coming out. That's got storm against everything. Right. We have. There we go. So we have Z tokens and the cards are in there. We have the instructions. We have a bunch of bases. And we have. Here's the instructions. Are there any rules on this? Steady. It just tells you about steady. Steady rule, which is on the cards. So there we go, this is how we assemble the Stormtroopers. So let's have a look at them. Are they in their own individual baggies? These?
Yes, they are, aren't they?
Individual baggies. So you can see I just put these together before. We use super glue as opposed to plastic glue. Because plastic glue doesn't stay stuck, even though it fooled me into thinking it was going to work. So there we go. So we have 2 parts there. That reminds me like how the Rebel went together.
Yeah.
So this is the flamer guy, and we have the flame sort of pipe. It's going to go into the top part there, and the arm's going to fit in there. They do loosely fit together. I wouldn't advise not gluing them, and obviously they've got to be glued to the bases, so that's going to be all super glue. So where does that go? It's a handle, isn't it? So it goes on top. Is that what it's like on the Potg?
A flamey guy.
Flamey guy.
Flame guy. Yes, it does, yeah.
So I'd see if there's any flash in these. Look, I couldn't even see it on the Stormtroopers, to be honest, guys, when I did the first video, but along the helmets, and these guys do have them, I can feel it and see it. You can probably see it on the camera a bit better. But there's a line which will need filing down along the helmet part there. And it does travel down the model, but it's not as noticeable. It's really just the top of the head you need to do. So that's the flamer guy. What else have we got?
You've got
The boss man.
boss guy, yeah, man. Looks like you've got an iron cannon in there somewhere.
So he's just going to go together like that, but with some super glue. Where's the ion cannon guy? It's a kneeling Stormtrooper. That'll be it. So again, that's going to go there like that. Some of these coat fits I noticed with the Rebel leaders, because of the way the coat is, it tries to push the legs out. The solution to that is just to file that down a little bit. Usually gets it in place. And you see there it's pushing it from the side a little bit, so you might want to file that down to basically make it slot in properly. But the best thing to do is do what I'm doing here. Whenever you open a box like this, is dry fit everything together, don't just start gluing. That goes with any kit, but because these ones go together relatively easy, he says as it falls to bits, it's still best to remember to dry fit these. Because you see there, the hand's got a little thing on that, and it'll fit onto there, and that'll be the ion gun. And the rest of these dudes are all going to have blasters. There's 7 in the box. Shouldn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go together. It looks like they're all the same, these ones, so far. They have a little connection there in the arm just to make sure that the gun stays on.
Yeah, I think there's 3 the same.
Like that. Is it 3 the same?
Well, looks like the same on the pictures. They're probably not. They're probably a little.
I think
bit
they're probably just
individual.
similar sculpts. The Stormtroopers had some similar sculpts, even though none of them in a single squad were the same. It's the same with the Rebels. A lot of them are similar-ish sculpts. Well, there's a bit more variation with the Rebels, I would say. I think all these are just going to go together this easily. Although I am noticing some flash. Sort of like, it's not flash, but yeah, oh yeah. In areas I want to file down before I glue these. Definitely down the sides of those helmets. And on the shoulders. These are going together very nicely actually. He says one falls apart. So that's that one. And the last one is exactly the same. They've all got exactly the same fittings, really. So, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go off camera and I'm just going to put some cork onto these bases, like I've done with the rest of them if you've not seen them. It's one of my Stormtroopers. Just put a bit of cork on the base, just at this stage, and the rest of the bit's done up when I'm painting. Or for the leaders with like Vader though. Put extra little bits of cork on the side, something to make them stand there a bit. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to stick these together after cleaning them up a bit. I'll do the other box as well, and then we'll come back, we'll have a look at the models and we'll look at the cards. Have it. The finished squad. Looking very cool. I like these guys actually.
They look cool.
Yeah, I think they're more detailed than the Stormtroopers. I do like the fact that the weapons arms are separate. It's easier to position them on. I do like that bit. And they seem to fit in better all around. All the fittings are better than the Stormtroopers in some places. There we go, those are the guys. Let's have a look at the cards. So first off, we have the Stormtrooper card itself. If you've not seen this already, here it is. That's the blurb. And that's the actual Stormtrooper. So you can see there we've got unarmed, one black dice and one white dice, 1 to 3 range. Exactly the same as a Stormtrooper for a Snowtrooper. Surge is that, which is offensive. Armour is the same. Courage, same. All on there. 48 points. The different rule, instead of having precise, they have steady. As you can see there, is after you perform a move action, you may perform a free ranged attack action.
Nice.
Yes, so that's the big advantage of these guys. They can just keep moving, aiming and firing as much as they like. So, the add-on cards to this, we have a Snowtrooper, 12 points. Point more than the Stormtrooper variant. We also have the T7 Ion Snowtrooper, who is basically a walking ion gun. And there you go. So it's a bit different from the Rebel one. I think the Rebel one gets 2 red dice.
I think it does. I'll have a look. I've got my cards over here somewhere.
So I think I'd prefer 2 red dice, to be honest. Because this is 1 black and 2 white. So an extra dice, but the white dice. They do the impact one and the ion ability. 34 points, that's weighing in it. It's also got a tap, so you have to tap it like the ion gun. The other heavy weapon that comes with this is the flamethrower. Which is a lot like the flamethrower on the, is it the Walker for the Rebels?
Yes.
So it's 1 black dice, range 1, so it's really short range. But you roll an extra dice for every trooper in the squad. So so you can obliterate squads with it. And it's blast, so ignores cover, which is also one of the important parts. 20 points that comes in it.
Yeah, just to confirm, it is 2 red dice.
On the...
Yeah, there is the rebel one.
Oh, the rebel one for comparison.
Yeah.
There you go. The other 2 cards you get in this, it's the first time I've seen these cards, but I do believe they come in the Rebel and Stormtrooper individual packs, but as we didn't get any of those, we just got 2 copies of the core edition, we never got any of these. But they're impact grenades, which I reckon would be better for Rebel Troopers, to be honest. Impact 1, 1 black dice, range 1, and the expert claiming is 3 points. And gives you expert climber. As you can see there, you gain expert climber while clambering. Do not roll defense dice or suffer wounds. It's very useful, but also very situational. Depends completely on what kind of terrain that you're facing. If you don't know, it might be worth taking. There are 3 points. You might be able to fit a couple of squads with those grappling hooks in there. Those could be the squads that go and pick up objectives for you, or go and take up points to fire from. But yeah, it just makes them better at grappling over terrain and stuff. So there we go. I like these guys. So we've got I've got 2 boxes of these for my Empire troops.
You have?
And Empire.
He's drunk.
He's drunk. I've got 2 boxes of these for my Empire troops today.
Yep.
And we also have a General Vias, which is going to be in a separate video. So stay tuned for that as well. But there we go.
Nice.
I look forward to painting them. And next time you see these guys, they will be painted. And hopefully on the battlefield.
Aww.
Probably fighting on Tatooine rather than Hoth. Because we don't have a Hoth board yet.
We don't yet, no.
I would like a Hoth board. With TT Combat to bring out some Hoth stuff. And if you're wondering what that little cog on his base is actually one of the leftover parts from the Sandstorm sets from TT Combat. There's some extra bits that go on buildings and stuff. I've kept them for going on bases.
Cool.
They might look pretty cool. So there we go.
Nice.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Tell everyone about us. And you guys have a good Star Wars day.
See you soon.
Bye for now.